Video game flash fiction. This is a timed writing game. I'm going to give myself an hour and 15 minutes today by pressing that button there. I'm going to select one of these games, slot it into the console, play the game for this time limit. At the end, read that story aloud, creating a flash fiction story, usually about 600 to 800 words. I'm going to roll this dice to make it interesting, randomly selecting these 5 games right here. If I roll a 6, I'll roll again from top to bottom, 1 to 5. It's 5, top, and it is full of intellectual property. We'll call this one. The story will be called Spider-Man. Yeah. Was it Parker Brothers? I'm rattling a bit. I'm assuming the joystick. We'll find out. All right, well, let's see if we have a game to play. Maybe. Maybe we will. Let's take down the splash screen. Oh, wrong one. That was the audio device. All right, it's loading the game. Spider-Man. Let's go Spider-Man. Yeah, let's get this screen a little bit bigger for me, and then intellectual property free. So what? I mean, man. I'm going to reset this game maybe. Oh, wow. I get to shoot a web. And I'm not very good at it. Okay. Huh. This is kind of fun. I mean, I don't know how I'm going to fictional. I'm dead. Is that all I got? I got like 2 lives. Little spider lives. Okay, so I can shoot a web. It stops, and then I press up or I down. I release it and press up. But if I'm swinging, so if I go up, I release the button. I go up. If I go sideways. Oh, I think those people in Windows are trying to... I don't know. I'm lost. I can go up pretty easily. I mean, I'm like cleaning windows. Right? I'm a window cleaner. I think that's just people in the office building right there. It's just, I mean, what's the purpose? I don't feel like I'm being challenged much, except for, I can catch myself with my web fall. So I'm going to go... Just like I feel like I'm not fulfilling the role I need to be playing right now. Okay. I'm gonna let go. I swung. Oh, that's cool. Oh, right on. Oh, come on, grab. Oh, I can't grab windows. And I have to sling it. I don't have sticky, I can't like climb this. Spider-Man. How am I going to make a story? I got an hour and... No, I can only give myself like 4 minutes. I think it's going to have to be a window washer. Oh, I got to reset the game. Is there different levels? Maybe? There's 2. There's 3. I mean, I don't need to go there. There's 4. There's 5. There's 6. Hey, at least there's 6 different... Yeah, that's kind of fun. Alright, so let's reset it. Let's shoot my web. Okay. I'm a window washer. Yeah, and these people are just... Is it a business building? Is it an apartment building? And like, who's this at the top? There's someone right there. Oh, come on. Yes. I mean, why would I want to swing back and forth? Maybe I need to at some point. But I feel like most of these people are just getting in my way. And I don't necessarily want to hang out with them or try to, like, I don't want to, like, try to kill them. Like, is that my purpose? Are they hurting me? It doesn't seem like they are. I mean, they're just people that are going and looking out the window. Doesn't mean they want to hurt me. They may get in my way, but I mean, I'm the one climbing up the side of the building. Oh, this is fun. Oh, so this is where I probably want to start swinging back and forth. Maybe to capture those things. If I want to get points. I like how I can at least fall, shoot the web, cling on to another piece. Oh, yeah, so it's like, okay. This is not unfun. I'm going to do some swinging. Not right there. Nope. But it's still a little I mean, all these games are frustrating. I mean, that's the point of the game, right? Okay. Shooting the web, lifting, shoot. Oh, right there. I'll be able to make it, I think. There we are. I'm just going to climb. Oh, snap. That's probably the Green Goblin. If I was in Spider-Man land, that would be the Green Goblin. Oh, hey, got past you, dude. Dude, that's cool. I like that. That's fun. That's really fun. Like the way that they use the different types of levels. Like, yeah. No, that's yay for you people who made this game with a limited amount of programming processing power that you could have. Just like the alliteration of that. I don't know if it really made sense. It doesn't matter. It's alliteration. Don't have to. Especially if you're not reading from a script you wrote. All right. Oh, come on. Why the hey, I can't shoot no more webs. What the hell? I wonder if, like, time runs out. Am I actually... there's that energy bar right there. Am I getting hit? Oh, I didn't even notice that red bar. I was too busy trying to just... I mean, I'm a boring climber. Just go up. I mean, it's got to be a window washer. I got to write a story. I got to at least start a file and open up a file and pretend this is a writing game and not a Spider-Man playing game. Although I do like the game. It seems for an Atari 2600 game, it's got some cool features. I mean, I could have more fun playing this than some of the Atari games because you could at least, once you got really bored of playing it, you can learn to do some cool swinging tricks or something. Spend endless hours inside your room on a winter day. After the fresh snow's already been stomped and your feet are cold. So, we have, how's it? Spider-Man. Did they have to always thought? It was always one word. I'm thinking that's how little I know. Spider-Man. Well, I mean, that could be a nickname, right? Like, and they're a window washer. Is it what's the gender? Let's roll for gender. I don't want to think about it too much. 1, 2 female, 3, 4 male, 5, 6 day. 4 male. Okay. It's a dude. The dude window washer. And that could just be like the company outfit. And, you know, I always write about work. God, let's not do that. Can I not have this story be about work? I mean, everything's a job in my mind, so it'd be kind of impossible. Life is work. Deal with it. Maybe I'll just start the story off that way. I mean, even if you're Spider-Man, the hero, you're still doing a not-for-profit job. You know, you're fighting and you're not getting any money but publicity. And maybe that's the currency in this day and age. Like, but still, it's still a job. I mean, you have these expectations others have upon you to complete a thing. You just don't get much in return, unless you're a defense contract. I don't know. Anyway, so everything's a job. You just got to deal with that. It's gonna be about a window washer. Maybe it's in it. I don't know how to explain what is the Green Goblin at the top, but it can't be the Green Goblin in the story. Like, what is that? And that's going to be the thing that's going to break this window washer's rope and then make them fall. And they're going to do a miraculous save of themselves. Like, and maybe that's the story, is like how awesome that they can like climb this building, fall. Oh, see, I'm losing power. Am I losing? I'm going to wait to see what happens. I'm just going to sit here on the side of the building. That dude hurt me. I think it's when people appear by the window, maybe. I'm going to let that person, or maybe you get exhausted. I mean, if I was a window washer and I had to climb up the side of a building, it'd be tiring. And this person has got some sort of mechanical rope, so that could be the cool tech. They're testing out a new way to wash windows. And who's the green person on the top? Which is, yes, the Green Goblin, but for this story, to think about it, like that person's a better window wash, has a better tool to wash windows than the protagonist in this story. Because the protagonist. Yeah. Spider-Man. I mean, can I say it again? Maybe the story will write itself. I should start writing something. I only got an hour left. I don't have to state the name in the story. It could just be about a window washer with a new cool tool. Maybe the safety harness. They're testing the safety harness. This was a male. I rolled a 4, so let's genderize this with some sort of name I haven't used. Man, I should just have a list and a random name generator. But I gotta think of this myself. Let's go Walt. Walt. I knew a Walt once. I was a buffet cook at the time, and I think Walt was the breakfast cook. Dude. Definitely like cut from the cloth of the military. Walt. Good dude. When you got yourself into, Walt? Oh, wow, it changed colors. I died. Something happened. Hope there's not a lot of annoying sound. Doesn't seem to be. Man, it looks really intense right now. I'm going to climb a little bit. I'm going to get as high as I can. I want to go see. So, this is Walt. Walt's washing windows. Oh, man, I don't know. I'm struggling with this story being creative today. Someday I'll convince myself that creativity is not like a switch you can turn on and off. I guess it's reality that it doesn't come naturally. It takes work. And I'm climbing. There's the Green Goblin, but in this story, it's your competition. Oh yeah, oh yeah, that's it. That is the hover washers. Yeah, okay. So I'm getting better at this. I wish I could swing. I got to inch up. What the fuck? That's like a thing I can't. I gotta get below it. I gotta get on it. I don't know. I'm gonna hang like this and see what happens. So hopefully someone doesn't appear by the window. So that's it. That's my competition. That's Walt's competition. Oh, Walt size. Just a frickin'. It's the frickin'. What are they gonna call it? Gender. Let's roll it. 2. So she's, what's the company's name? Window gliders. Window gliders. Freaking window gliders. He presses. His belt and a sticky and a string and I gotta like define this thing as like something cool. It's a rope. It's a sticky rope. Like that's not cool. I'm gonna throw out my sticky rope. Window washer. Damn it! It's a utility. My web. My no. Well, it's Spider-Man. His belt and poles. We'll say it's like a belt buckle harness. His belt, his harness. He presses his harnesses. He presses the harnesses. Belt buckle of God. This seems stupid. Pulls a nano grip. We'll say it's attached to nano webbing. Formed and pulled from his backpack. He throws the buckle, the nano buckle. Pulls the nano grip attached to a nano string and formed and pulled from his backpack. I just went on some weird tangent. I was not even paying attention to what I was writing. Too much thought about work. It always sidetracks. But let's get back into this person's work. Climbing up the side of the wall. And I guess it wasn't even about work. It's just the concept of how much I've used nanos in my writing too. And the idea that they can sort of form things like, they're being your 3D printer. And I have some sort of deep explanation of how I would theorize doing this in other stories, but for right now, it doesn't. I'm just questioning whether it should go there. Attached to nano string, formed and pulled from his backpack. I maybe use a simile like. Printed and pulled. Formed and pulled, formed. Let's just say formed, shaped, string. A nano string shape. Pulled from his backpack of nanos, his nano pool backpack. Let's do that. I don't have to explain it. He throws the nano grip above his head and along. Should I make it like the children's hospital? Someone will shout out, Spider-Man! I don't think so. I think this is going to be, let's make it a long, let's make it pure business. Although that would really put in like a shout out, call out to like the idea of comics and comic book heroes. Always having some kid shout out their name. To show that the little ones get it, but those angry adults, some of them do and some of them don't. They're so jaded. I guess angry's bad. Jaded. I think jaded is a better word for it. Jaded adults. He throws the nano grip above his head and along the wall of Purple Corporate. I mean, like what part of New York City? You got, yeah. Just make it vague and let people decide where it's going to be. Because you can get more specific and probably just be as named. The nano grip spreads and latches to corners and ledges. The wall with microscopic hooks. Well, looks up and sees, who's this looking down? It was a goblin. Window gliders, which in the game is Green Goblin. So Walt looks up and sees window gliders, which is the Green Goblin. And then there's something above the Green Goblin. So let's get back up there real quick. Come on, Spider-Man. I can't swing side to side yet. I should practice that, but not here. I just want to get to the Green Goblin. Going up and up. There's the tree. Oh, come on now. And up and up. Nope, nope, I'm gonna fall. There we go. And no. There we go. That's there. And then there. One more. There we go. And if I knew how to swing side to side on the rope, okay, so there's the Green Goblin. In this case, in this story, because it's intellectual property free, that is someone, the owner of Window Gliders. I can't remember her name. And there's something above the Green Goblin, so let's go past. I don't know how to swing, so let's go to this. Oh, shoot. I think I need to grab onto the half one. So if I do that... Oh, fudge. I somehow made it. I didn't know where I was supposed to go. Pesky Green Goblin. Come on. Alright, I'm just going to hang out there and write. Window Gliders. Walt looks up and sees Window Gliders. I'll name it Fran. Sees Fran. Fran. The owner of Window Gliders, hovering near the top of the building while playing her advertisement tool. Jingle. Reglide your windows. I need something that rhymes with widows, though. We glide, we slide. We clean your windows. I don't know. That's good enough for now. What's her name again? Fran. Fran moves her glider with a squeegee. The long squeegee. Fran moves her glider with the long and wide squeegee at the end, at the front. Yeah, this sucks. It's a story. No, it doesn't. Not yet. It could still be good. Maybe. It's all up to someone. Fran moves her glider with a long and wide squeegee. Squeegee. Attached to the front of the glider, to the nose of the glider. That's shaped like a wing. In one swipe, the entire window is clean, while Fran leans and smiles and waves at the people coming to the window. The people at the windows wave at Fran and shout, "Glider girl!" That's kind of fun. The people at windows at the people at the windows, the people at the windows, the people at the windows wave at Fran and shout, "Glider girl!" They close the windows and wait for her to pass by, showing them a sign of how to hire Glider Fran. Glide clean your windows. Gliders. Mumbles, grumbles, 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 grumbles. What's his name again? Waltz, size, not Waltz. There's not more than one. There's only one Walt. Got 42 minutes left. I think I can get this. I think they're going to go to the top. They're going to have a battle. Fran's going to get pissed, or not going to be Fran, actually. I think it's the anger of, that's what it's going to be. So gliders, grumbles. I'll show her. I always just, yeah, I guess it's the roll of the dice that made them the genders that they are, because I have a similar story in this book, War. In fact, it's the first story, I think. Popeye, by the same, wow, yeah. Well, this one, Popeye, is sort of, it rolled the same way. The conflict was between business owners, and one was female and one was male. And in that one, because it was Popeye, and you had this muscular person, it kind of fit in. I think, no, that was not rolled. That was defined by the game. Unlike this one where everyone's masked and you can't tell. So you have to roll the dice if you just don't want to dwell over gender, because let the randomness make the story fun. So this is different. I'm sorry for that side tangent. It was a good opportunity to I guess, sell books that I write and put these in after lots of editing. This one's kind of fun. I like the back covers. I spent a lot of time with them and a lot of thought. No AI in creating the covers. And this is how they were created, by writing stuff like this. This one's fun. This one right here is the latest, and it's been edited, so there's different revisions in it, and everyone has its own revision. Yeah. So if you look at things like that, it's got its own. Yeah, I'm pausing right now because I need a break thinking about this story, and we'll get back to it. Anyway, this one's a fun cover. Did something different. This might be in a book called IP Free. If it becomes selected as one of the stories that I actually can do something with. I'll probably spend about another 4 hours or maybe even 8 hours or more, actually probably more, to get this story ready for publication. And that's just going through and editing it and making sure it makes sense. And then bringing out some more descriptors instead of just using everything as a subject, verb, object. Anyway. I'm talking instead of writing, and talking don't write. It doesn't. I feel like you have to have some appendage that slows your mouth down. At least my mouth. I suppose talking could write if that's just all the facilities you had, and yeah, you were able to. I guess I couldn't slow my mind down enough to I need the bot. I need some appendage to force myself. Of course, I could probably be trained to do it with just my mouth, but that would be frustrating, to me at least. Anyway, we have gliders, grumbles, gliders, grumble, gliders, grumbles, glider, grumbles, gliders, grumbles, Walt. While his nano pack pulls in the nano string, thus lifting. I don't know about the thus, lifting Walt from the ground. And before a window on the bottom floor to complete his job. Yeah, I mean, I think that's just it. His contracted job. Currently going through negotiations. For another year contract to clean windows. That controls, that manages. What was this one called? Purple something blah blah blah. Purple corporate offices. And 5 other buildings. And other New York City boroughs. Whoa, excuse me. Coffee and water. 36 minutes left. Fran's jingle. Shakes. Yeah. Shakes who? Shakes somebody to their core? The piano and banjo sound of the Fran jingling shakes. Shakes Walt to the trembles, jingle, plays. Excuse me. Jiggle, jingle. Pokes at Walt's soul. The piano and banjo sound of Fran's jingle pokes at Walt's soul while he lifts and throws nano grips along the side of the building toward Fran, eyeing, focused on the hover blade, the blades, the spinning blades at the bottom of the hovercraft. While people come to the windows and look up at Fran, few watch or even see Walt. Who knows deep inside that that was once he, but used to come to the window and watch him climb and wave and wonder how he swipe and wipe the windows. Walt lifts and shoots. Walt grips the side of the building and throws the nano grip along the building and at the blades of the hover machine. Walt grips the side of the building and throws the nano grip along the building and at the blades of the hover machine. People shout and point. And Fran sees and leans. Flying her and the board. And washing windows while cleaning a window. The grip misses and catches only air. It falls and hits the face of Walt. Walt falls. Could we have a better ending? Do I need Walt to die? I got 30 minutes left. Like, is that a story? I don't know. But shallow as one could be. Let's play a game. How does Walt live? Let's make Walt live. I need people with life these days. Even if I tell myself that. Oh my, look at me swing. This is so much more fun. Yeah, swinging up the building is a lot more fun. In my humble opinion. If it's humble at all. I'm done. Walt dies. Should be an asshole, Walt. Well, whatever came of the story it is. And that was Spider-Man. That's the inspiration I have in my mind for today, as well as from this story in this game. I wish I could have done better. It was a cool mechanics. But yeah, such goes the story. For today's video game flash fiction story, inspired by Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Walt sighs. It's window gliders. Frickin' window gliders. He presses the harness's buckle and pulls the nano grip attached to the nano string and pulls from his nano pool backpack. He throws the nano grip above his head and along the wall of purple corporate offices in Brooklyn. The nano grip spreads and latches to the wall with microscopic hooks. Walt looks up and sees Fran, the owner of window gliders, hovering near the top of the building while playing her advertisement jingle. We glide, we slide, we clean your windows. Fran moves her glider along the wide. Fran moves her glider with a long and wide squeegee attached to the nose of the glider that's shaped like a wing. In one swipe, the entire window is clean, while Fran leans and smiles and waves at the people coming to the window. The people at the window wave at Fran and shout, "Glider girl!" Then they close the window and wait for Fran to pass by, sometimes showing her a sign, as she shows a sign of how to hire window gliders to glide clean your windows. Gliders, grumbles Walt, while his nano pack pulls in the nano string, thus lifting Walt from the ground and before windows on the bottom floor to complete his contracted job. Currently going through negotiations for another year to contract to clean windows for the building management that manages purple corporate offices and 5 other buildings in other New York City boroughs. The piano and banjo sound from Fran's jingle pokes at Walt's soul while he lifts and throws the nano grip along the side of the building toward Fran, focused on the spinning at the bottom of the hovercraft, the spinning. While people come to the windows and look up at Fran, few watch or even see Walt, who knows deep inside that was once him. People used to come to the windows and watch him climb and wave and wonder if he was like a spider climbing walls and throwing rope to swing side to side to swipe and wipe their windows. Walt grips the side of the building and throws the nano grip along the building and at the blades of the hover machine. People shout and point at Fran and Fran sees and leans on her flying machine and hoverboard to the side and while still cleaning a window. The grip misses, catches only air. It falls and hits the face of Walt. Walt falls. Well, I certainly did not achieve one of my goals for today, as is every day. Try not to write about work. Seems impossible these days. Got to write the note while we save this in some sort of digital memory. Just remember, it is all about work. It'll be something to be doing till the day you die.